time she's ever watched me. Oh goodness, I don't know how to feel, but I'm live everywhere. I'm actually live on my Twitter. My young boy Daryl Robinson on. He said, hello Daryl. I am gonna let go and let God. Trust me, I'm gonna let it all out tonight. Y'all gonna hear everything in every little way that I could possibly get. If y'all don't know, if y'all can't see, the queen is in pajamas tonight, because it's just that much going on that once the queen finishes this show, the queen will be in bed and trying to start a new day, and hopefully that will be a better moment for me. Titan's on. Titan says, sis, what's good, Titan? What's up, bro? He said, baby mama. So that's what's up. This is what I'm saying. So I'm just excited about, you know, the fact that I'm back to talk to y'all, but I'm not excited about the things that I want to talk to everybody about. Y'all know me, I'm trying to do my invites real quick. I just want to let everybody know the queen is on live, trying to get this strictly for the listeners.
While Queen Amina, my baby mama, I'm sorry, strictly for the listeners, you know, she sends out the invite. You know, let me just, I've been listening from you guys for way more than 2 weeks. I've been gone for like almost 6 weeks, it feels like. So a lot has been happening in my 6 weeks. I got a 14-year-old high schooler now. You know, that's why I missed the last show with her birthday. I want to give a shout out to Liana. Happy belated birthday. Also within that time, next week is my other baby's birthday. She's going to be 9, so shout out to Leia for next week, because we're not going to be on the air doing her show. Doing the show next week, so shout out to Lele. She's going to turn 9, so I'm getting a little bit young. They getting old, and I'm getting young. Also, within that time, I became a godmother to a son, and I was so excited for him, because, you know, I got daughters, so it was like so exciting to have like a godson. And he lived for 9 weeks, and then he recently just passed away last week. So I want to give a shout out to Cash. You know, he's my new guardian angel, literally, because he was only 9 weeks old.
Oh, you hurt my whole heart with that one. Rest peacefully, Cash. Rest peacefully, Cash.
And so that's some of my ups and downs that's been happening, which is why I need therapy. And Callie and Cash is also a twin, and her name is Callie. And today Callie also got hospitalized because she got bronchiolitis. So, you know, I'm praying for her to make sure that she's okay. You know, she's right now like the little spoiled princess, because the prince is now in heaven. So
Right.
So that's a little bit of my ups and downs. So, Queen.
Yeah, baby. Yes.
Queen?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. You just hurt my heart, baby girl. So I'm trying to be strong for this show. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm trying to be so strong for this show. Baby mama, you hurt my heart early in the game. I already had a lot of sad stuff to talk about, and I was trying to be at least a happy, smiling, go lucky me for at least an hour. But I see you didn't allow that. But we going to have a moment of silence for Cash, and we going to say a prayer for Callie, because we want her to get better. Baby mama, keep us posted on everything that's going on, because, you know, to come into this world and be here for such a short period of time is heartbreaking. Real quick, Brother Rob and my cousin Lulu are on. They said, hey, Queen, what's good? What's good? It has been a very long time since we spoke to you guys. I mean, it's been about 6 weeks. It definitely has. And in that 6 weeks, the doctor has been kind of going up my ass and down my throat all around these corners, trying to figure out what is wrong with me. And today was my post-op for the procedure I had done on August 25th. And I kind of had a revelating morning this morning. And this morning helped me realize exactly what I need to do and why I need to do it. And that's why it breaks my heart. for tonight's show. It does. It really does. Because it feels like, you know, a lot of people in the world, I love you guys to death, you know, but my health it's important, and I can't keep, you know, staying up. The queen is actually a early bird, you know, and I'm tired, and I'm on a few different medications, and after my episode today, they put me on 2 more, and then they sent me to another specialist, and I'm going to pray that this specialist gets to the bottom of this situation. You know, it's just, I don't want to put you guys too much into my business. Just know this is a situation that really made the queen say, you know what, let me double check my life insurance. Let me make sure I have a living will type of thing. And let me make sure all my babies are here and around me.
Where's Queen? We not even talking like that. Like, we going to double check life insurance, but we ain't doing that. Right now, my heart cannot take any more talk like that from somebody that I love. So I can't. If we're not going to even do that. You know, we're going to just cash. It can be your guardian angel as well. So he's going to make sure that whatever's wrong with you, it don't be wrong anymore. So we don't got to double check no life insurance. You know, we're going to figure it out. Because that's what we do.
And you know, I've been doing a lot of thinking, so you saying figure it out is definitely what I want to do, but for some reason, it's so much going on around me where and it shouldn't be, and I feel like I brought it on myself, that I have to let a few things go. Okay? I have to let a few things go in order to get myself together. Now, just because I have to let a few things go does not mean that I will not have time to come back and revisit these things. It just means that right now, my health and me being here and me figuring it out and getting my emotions and my mental and my spirit right is what the queen has to do right now. So,
correction, I said we will figure it out. I didn't say you had to figure out anything. I said we.
I know that's right, baby mama.
We will figure it out, is what I said.
I hear you. I hear you, and that's what it takes. It takes for the people that truly care about me to be here to help me figure it out. And I appreciate y'all helping me. You know, everybody that called me after my first surgery and after my second procedure, I love you to death. Everybody that called me to say, Queen, I love you. I'm thinking about you, especially my bro Titan. Titan was calling all day. He went from calling to Facebook messaging to sending a homing pigeon. Titan did everything he could to reach me to make sure I was okay. And, you know, my bro is awesome, and I just want to let him know I love you to death. I love you so very much. You know, it's just crazy that in a time of need, the people that you think are going to be there and have your back and hug you and tell you it's going to be okay. The funny part, those are the people that will stress you out, tear you down emotionally, and act like they are still there for your best interest. And it's so crazy. So that's why it is time for the queen to finally, because for 21 years the queen has put everyone first but herself. And at 37 going on 38, that has proven to not be conducive to my survival. Okay? So the queen is going to put herself first at this point right now. And I love you guys, and I hope that everybody that truly cares about me and truly watches my show is on, because honestly, I need you guys to know this is going to be the last, strictly for the listeners, for Queen Amina. It's going to be the last one. I truly love you guys. I am proud of Poet's accomplishments. Poet is no longer 3-time award winning. Poet is now 4-time award winning, and I am so proud of my Poet family. You guys have pulled it together and done everything that y'all needed to do to put that mark on the world. And Black Ice, I want you to continue to change Chicago. I mean, the queen cannot be with you. I'm sorry. I mean, but I know you got Black Isis, that tall chocolate drink of water. She got your back. You got all the poet family. And everybody is going to continue to do their part to help change Chi-Town and help build Chi-Town in the memory of our beautiful sister, Miss Conception. So, Black Ice, Kylie, because she doesn't really tune in too often. I love you guys to death, but the queen has to finally put the queen first. And my cousin Lulu says she's praying for me. I love you, Lulu. Brother Rob, I'm definitely going to. It's like this. At the end of the day, it's like, it's so much going on in the world, because I'm actually going to talk about the young girl in Chicago. I have to talk about that tonight. I have to, because it really hurt me. And I'm going to also talk about the young man, Mr. Davis, in Ohio. But I just wanted to first let everybody know that this ride, I have been doing this show for almost 2 years. And I love you guys that much. And I'm telling you guys, as much as I love you, it has been totally, totally wonderful doing the show. It has been totally, totally wonderful talking to you every second and fourth Wednesday for almost 2 whole years. You guys have been part of my agenda. You guys were part of my goals. You were part of my lesson plans to the kids. And honestly, I hope and pray that everybody that got to bless my mic and touch my show, I hope and pray that you continue to let yourself thrive. I hope and pray that you continue to make the moves that you were making. To Kim Collins, please continue to build DC and help bring back all our girls. Kim Collins, you are everything. To Lamont Carey, what in the world can you not say about Lamont Carey? I want you to continue to change our men, build our kings, continue to reform our prisons, and continue to let your poetry voice kiss our earwaves. You are awesome. You're very awesome. To Titan and Brother Rob, I want to thank you two for being the most special, most outgoing, communicative friends and poet that I've had. Brother Rod will make a point to come. If the queen is not feeling good, Brother Rod will come and see the queen just to say, hey, let's take a walk. Even if it's a 5-minute talk on my porch, Brother Rod will make sure I'm all right. And all the way from Cali, Titan will make sure that the queen is breathing. Brother Rod and Titan, y'all do things for me my own blood don't do. And I love you guys so unconditionally. You can call me for anything. Y'all going through drama with y'all girlfriends, call me. I'll come and kick their asses for y'all. I need y'all to know that. Y'all are that important to me. Matt Spiza, you are so special. And I was dead serious. For your graduation present, I want to buy you a backdrop because I feel like your voice, your style, your aura, your essence is epic. Okay? It's epic. And more people need to hear you. More people need to know that there are people out there in the world that are changing worlds and changing lives one poem at a time. Because we know even if we can't get out there and do the front lines, we going to do what we can to make sure we are heard and that we are changing things that need to be changed. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. Big Mike, you definitely chime in from time to time. I appreciate you. I definitely do. Dub C's, you can sing to me anytime. Anytime. And Larry, you know you crazy as hell, you know, but you still, we brown in the paint. We definitely brown in the paint. We are. And I just want to say honestly, this has been a ride. And I want to thank Black Ice. And it's so crazy because Black Ice found me, the queen, at a time where I had just had a surgery then. And I was so down and I stopped writing. My inspiration left. My motivation skipped out. My essence to want to be disappeared. And Black Ice appeared out of nowhere via Facebook Messenger. And as much as I hate Facebook Messenger, Black Ice appeared out of nowhere and said, listen, queen, I'm reading your words. but I feel like everybody in the world needs to hear your sound. Everybody in the world needs to hear the things that you are saying, because you don't realize you can transform girls into women. And the fact that this man all the way from Chi-Town, and I was in New York, and I'm Philly bound in New York, so I never went through Chi-Town. So the fact that he heard me, saw me, read me, and felt like all of you needed to know me, for that, I can never stop thanking him. So Black Ice, I appreciate you. I truly, truly appreciate you. And I know for everybody that loves Strictly for the Listeners and talks about how entertaining I am, trust me, I love you guys. I love you. Because you are here for me. Especially on my Wednesdays, on my hump days. And sometimes I be down on Wednesday. And I can be having the worst Wednesday ever. And I will get on Strictly for the Listeners. And you guys will make my everything. You'll make my everything. And because of that, it was a poem that I want to bless you guys with real quick. I mean, I'm going to try my best to make it fast. It's just, I love y'all. And it's hurting me that I need to go. It is. It's hurting me really badly. But at the same time, I have to go. I have to. I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm sitting here in my pajamas. I'm sweating because the amount of medication my doctor just gave me today, just today alone, is ridiculous. And I'm not used to it yet. So it kind of got me sweating. It has me doing a couple other little things that I'm not even going to mention because I'm sweating from places I don't even feel like I should be sweating from. And it's just ridiculously crazy. So, you know, I'm just like, I'm going to do this poem for y'all, and just let me know if you like it, if you love it. However, I'm having technical difficulty on the thing, so I am going to get to the lines. I'm definitely going to get to the lines, but I wanted to do this poem for y'all first. You know, if the computer stops acting a fool, I definitely want to do this poem. It's like everything today, you know what? I feel like the computer's acting up because somebody wants me to continue to talk. So I'm actually getting feedback from people who I feel like this is the first time that they watched the show. And I want to tell y'all thank you for that. I want to tell y'all thank you for tuning in to this show, because this is a special show, being as though this is honestly my last show with 4-time award-winning POET Radio. And I am so proud. Again, I just want to say I am so, so proud of Poet. I'm so, so proud of Poet. Poet, you are everything. Like, you really just are. And I'm glad that everybody takes the time to come in and stay a part of the Poet family and build with each other. But I will say this to Poet, to everybody that is on Poet. Poet, I love you guys very, very much, but I want to be very honest with you guys. You guys have to start kind of, I don't want to say it and sound rude at all. But you guys got to start supporting the people that are not in Chi-Town just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, okay? Again, I'm like I said, I love Poet to death. I love you guys to death. I do. But again, you have to support the people that aren't in Chi-Town a little more, because I know in my 2 years being part of Poet, I discussed the fact that I opened a publishing company, Show It Well Publications. You can find it online, showitwellpublications.com. I'll put the link in a couple places. I also shared the fact that I had poetry books out too, and a novel out as well. And I want to say only 2 people, Brother Rob and Titan, bought my books or supported me or shared me in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I want to be very honest. Everything that I did when it came to Poet, the only 2 people that made it their business to share and promote and support were Titan and Brother Rob. And Brother Rob is in the DMV with me, and Titan is in Chicago. And for Poet to be based out of Chi-Town, we have to, Chi-Town, you got to stand up a little more for the people outside. Because I know, I mean, there's a lot of things going on in Chi-Town, and I know this because even though I wasn't in Chi-Town, I shared everything that everyone did in Chi-Town. Everyone. Every person that was a part of Poet, no matter where you were, whether you were in Ghana, whether you were in Nigeria, whether you were in Cali, whether you were in Florida, whether you were in Texas, whether you were in Chicago, whether you were in New York, every person in Poet family that shared anything. If I seen that you were a part of Poet, I shared you. I promoted you. And if I could not afford you, because before this marriage, I was a single mom before. So if I could not afford you, I didn't buy you, but I supported you in some way that I could. And I want to say I only received maybe 5% of that love back from Poet. And I'm going to be very honest. And I love you guys, and I don't hold nothing against anybody, because personally, you don't know me face to face, but the support in a group should always be there. It should always be there for everyone, no matter where they're located, no matter where they are in the world. I'm just being very, very honest with you guys. But again, like I said, I'm not holding that against anyone for any reason, because I love you all to death. I do. I just wanted to speak on it because I felt like, if people don't speak on things that are wrong, then other people don't know that they are wrong. So I just wanted to let you guys know you're not in the wrong, no. But, not supporting all of your fellow Poet brothers and sisters is a bit discerning. I was a part of Poet. I've been doing the show, like I said, almost 2 years. You got to support everyone. You can't just pick and choose. You got to support everyone, and no matter where I am, whether I'm in the hospital, whether I'm at work from home, whether I'm trying to sleep and ignore the world, I'm always going to support Poet. Anything any of you post, share. As long as you don't unfriend me and block me after this show, I'm going to always share you. I'm going to always support you. I'm going to always subscribe to you. I'm going to always make sure that, a couple of you I'm definitely subscribed to on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well, and I want to say maybe only 3 people out of Poet is subscribed to that as well. So I'm speaking on it because, like I said, some people don't know what's wrong unless you speak. And that's for my Poet family. But when it comes to my actual family, listen, it's been a long, hard road with my family. And this year has showed me some things that I don't think I was ready to see, or ready to continue to see, or even admit to myself even truly really existed anymore in my family, But I want to say strangers supported my surgeries and my procedures more than the people that should have been there loving me and making sure I was okay. Even if it was a phone call, even if it was a text. These are texts and phone calls I still have not gotten. And when I tell you I had a surgery and a procedure within 7 days of each other, and I still haven't gotten those calls or texts, it's kind of saddening. So these are some of the reasons why the things that the Queen is going through, I'm letting go. I'm letting go of a couple things. And like I said, I love y'all, but this is definitely my last show with Strictly for the Listeners, because I have to put the Queen first. I have to worry about what the Queen has to do for herself, for her health, for her mental stability, because right now I feel like the devil is working hard on me, okay? He's working hard on me. He is trying to mentally and spiritually tear the Queen apart, and the Queen refuses to allow it to happen. But he's real, and I'm going to be honest, he is definitely trying. He's trying me. He is knocking. That's what y'all hear. That is the devil. He is knocking on my door so hard. He is trying to test my faith. He is trying to test my belief. And I refuse to let him win. I do. And this is why I have to cut out a couple things in my life right now for me. Because if I don't have my mind right, I can't motivate y'all the way I want to. If I don't have my spirit right, I can't love y'all the way I want to. And if I don't have my focus straight, I'm going to be all over the place. And I have 2 little ones that are still here. I mean, all my kids are home now, thank goodness. But my son goes to the Marines on Monday. Proud of him. My daughter's home for a little while to save money. But I honestly have 2 little ones, 13 and 8. And if I lose my mind, I'm going to be very honest. I don't see anybody coming to save them. Except Titan and Brother Rob, No, I'm playing. But I really don't see anybody coming to save them. Because if people weren't even going to call me to say, hey, you had your surgery on Friday, you still breathing? I know nobody's going to call my kids and say, you know what, your mom just passed away. Come stay with me for a while. And that's the sad part. And that was the nail in that coffin that made me say, I have to cut out things so I continue to be me. Now, I'm not saying this is the end for the queen. I swear to God, I'm not. It's not the end for the queen. But what I'm saying is it's time for the queen to rebuild herself internally. Because I'm falling apart inside, y'all. Y'all can't even tell. This is why I got on my pajamas. This is why I got on my pajamas. Because I am falling apart. But I'm going to get to the lines because I know y'all have a lot of things y'all want to say. Baby mama, I had you muted because you had a lot of stuff going on in the background. But baby mama, you got anything you want to say before we start hitting the lines? Because the lines is blowing up and I know people want to say some stuff.
I mean, I think you pretty much said everything you needed to say, you know. I just want to say, you know, like I said, thank you for allowing me to be a co-host for a little while now. You know, I thought that they was going to come and be my therapy, and I thank y'all for listening to me, telling me when I was right, wrong, just allowing me to have my opinion. Thank you.
Definitely.
You know, thank you to the poet for allowing my baby mama to have this platform, you know, so that y'all can hear us. Be us when nobody's listening.
Exactly.
So, so you know, I want to say thank you to that. And you're going to get better. Amen. You know, like I said, we going to get through it. We're going to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And now we can just get to the phone line.
Yes, yes. And real quick, to anybody that has lost anybody, I want to say I'm praying for y'all. I am. And speaking of you having my back, I'm sorry, I'm going to get to the lines, I promise. But speaking of you having my back, people don't understand our friendship and our relationship because we both have a child by the same person who is not a part of our children's lives, but we banded together as mothers to make sure that our daughters grew up together, and people don't seem to understand that. I don't know why. But baby mama, speaking of friendship, that brings me to the young lady in Chicago. Chicago, y'all got to do better. And that's why I'm glad the Poet family is there, because they are definitely trying to enact change, and I am proud of them for that. But these young girls took their friend to a party. One of them was paid money, and they allowed these men to rape their friend and murder their friend. And I had to speak on this because I'm being real honest. There are fake friends out there, and they show you that they're fake. And it's sad that this little girl had to lose her life, because as I was scrolling through all the Facebook feeds and all of that, you could see that this little girl was friends with at least one of the girls that was there. Okay? Friends. I mean, there's pictures of them all up and down. And I need to know when your best friend becomes your secret enemy. That hurt. When I tell you, on top of everything that I was going through, that killed my everything. Everything. To know that she thought she was going to a party with her friends and lost her life. And these kids was crazy enough to try to cover it up by saying she left alone without her phone. First of all, I got a 20-year-old daughter. I'm going to be very honest. If that girl was really 19 years old, she didn't go anywhere without her phone, not even to the bathroom. Okay? Anywhere. So they said that she left her phone and the car keys, and they ended up taking the girl mom back her car. I have never in my life went somewhere with any of my friends that I know are my friends, and me and baby mama done been out a couple times. I've never been out with my friends and I'm ready to leave, and I don't tell them I'm ready to leave, and I don't leave with them. You came with me, you leave with me. It's been times that I have went places with my homegirls, and one of my homegirls be like, oh, well, I'm not going with y'all. I'm going to be with my homie. I'm going to stay where I'm at. And I have to let her know, you came with me, you leaving with me. because I don't feel like stuff like that is safe. Now, everybody don't have to be like me, no. But that situation was beyond messed up. And to this day, to this moment, this little girl's mom does not really have closure because they didn't fully tell her how this child got in the freezer. They made up a story and said she put herself in there and whatever else. But we all know that that was a lie. And I'm not even going to say that out loud again because that was the dumbest mess I've almost ever heard. I've also heard a lot of dumb mess lately too. But that was some of the dumbest mess I've ever heard. She was that drunk and high that she wandered in a hotel from the 9th floor. From the 9th floor though. Room 929, because that's what the girl said on the video. She wandered from the 9th floor all the way down to the kitchen area. Decided that it would be better to be inside a kitchen freezer instead of walking out the front door of the hotel. Now, I can see if they would even say she went out the front door and got abducted. But you actually said she went into the freezer and took a nap. And this is what you're saying that she did to herself? All them young girls that were there, as well as the people that raped her, in my eyes, y'all need the death penalty. And I don't like the cops. I don't believe in stuff like that. I don't. But in my eyes, that was premeditated. You set her up. Even listening to the tape, everybody in the room knew that this girl was there to get raped, except this girl. Which means all of y'all are accountable and accomplices. And these are some of the things that I've been seeing on the news that has been messing with my heart on top of the things that's already messing with the queen's heart. Okay? And I had to speak on that. So I thank you for always being a real friend, baby mama. Because for real, we didn't have to be friends. I could have said to you, you know what? Our daughter's father is in jail. Our daughters will see each other when he get out in 13 years. Or you could have said that to me. But instead, we decided to say, you know what? They sisters. They deserve to grow up as friends, sisters, and whatever else to make whatever moves they want to make. And I thank you for being a part of my show because when my assigned co-host disappeared, you stepped up knowing that you work all day and raise 2 kids by yourself. And I know you. You like me. You go to bed at 8:02. Okay? So thank you, baby mama, for being the friend that I know that you are. I appreciate you. So I'm going to get... You're awesome. I'm going to get to the lines. My young boy Byron is on. Byron! I had to do it. You know I did. I love you. Give mommy Karen a hug and a kiss. Tell Bones I said hey. Tell Daryl I said hey. You know y'all got 89 brothers, so tell them all I said what's up. And tell your sister Karen I said what's up. And give moms a kiss for me. You know I love her and I miss her. So we're going to get to the lines real quick. We got a California caller on, and I swear I think this is my brother. So let me see. California, you on for strictly for the listeners on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-time award-winning POET Radio. You are on the final Strictly for the Listeners with Queen Amina. Are you spitting or supporting?
You already know how it's going down, sis. You don't even have to ask.
Bro, I was so glad I got to bless your show on Monday. How to do?
Man, you were fire. You were hot. Like Monday was just epic for everybody involved. It was just dope. I loved it.
Yes.
And I just have to say, welcome back, baby mama. I mean, I missed you, and I hated to sit in your seat while you was out, but I understood.
Exactly.
Thank you, saying I know you did an awesome job. Awesome. You know I had to hold it down. You already know.
Oh,
family first. Family above everything.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I said sometimes family is still that water, but it's definitely that real family. And Shamanada, I love you, boo. I'm gonna hit the lock on the door. I got you. I didn't know you was knocking. I know you wanted to come support today, so just thank you for supporting. But Titan, I have a question for you. I know you supporting, and I know you gonna spit something for us on my final show. But how do you feel about what happened with little Miss Kay Jenkins? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about friends setting up friends? How do you feel about just the fakeness and the sadness and the new culture that thinks that raping people and setting people up is naturally natural? How do you feel about this?
All I can say is, throughout
my life, and I even live this way now, I've lived a very lone wolf type of lifestyle. You know, I have friends, and I can count them about on one hand. I can't even count them on two. But my real closest friends, I can count on one hand, and those are the people that I hold in my highest regard. You know, so all I can say is being a loner for the most part has actually helped my situation, you know? Mm-hmm. And I always say, if I'm going to get in trouble, I'm not going to bring nobody else down with me. If I get in trouble, at least I know it'll be me. I won't be able to point the finger at nobody or nothing, but this whole situation in Chicago, it hurts my heart deeply, down to the core. Like, I don't know what made you say, okay, you woke up, you said you got on Facebook or whatever, talking about how blessed you were, and then you proceed to do some maniacal bullshit like this.
Yes, and then she said it was her birthday or something. It's your birthday, and as your present, you set up a girl to get that was what you're requesting on my 19th, 20th birthday. I want to watch somebody get raped. Like, this was your birthday celebration. This was what. You know, so that's why it confused me. The whole situation confused me, and it hurt me. And I didn't mean to cut you, Titan, but that situation, when I tell you, is touching me because I have a 20-year-old daughter who makes a lot of female friends. And I tell her all the time, be careful when you go places with people because you never know, you know, who might be secretly with you, but secretly praying for your downfall at the same time. So, you know.
Yeah, that is definitely true. I'm looking at Laurie's comment right now. Yeah, unfortunately, it is true. I wish it wasn't. I wish the times we lived in was not accurate at all. It's just ridiculous.
At all.
The life that everybody is trying to live right now, they can't because it's being foreshadowed by somebody's negative hatred, not only of themselves, but they hate themselves so much that it impulses through their body and they radiate that hatred towards everybody as a whole when the situation they could be fixing right now is within themselves internally. So
it is.
It's beyond me, and I look at my niece and my nephew a little closer than I normally would. I don't even live with them, and I just keep them in my sights almost at all time. I'm asking them, where are they going, or what are they doing, or what are they planning to do? They're only 8 and 10 years old now, but still, time is moving. Every time I look at them, it's like, my God, you're almost tall as me or taller than me, and to me, that scares me more than anything, because folks have lost their rabbit-ass minds around here.
Yes. Your daughters can't even be too big. They got to walk around with pepper spray at 10. It's crazy. It's very crazy.
Oh. Yeah, and folks look at me funny when I say, "Oh, I just found a new weapon I'm gonna buy on online. You know, I'm about to get this, get that." What are you preparing for?
Hello.
What aren't I preparing for? You know, that's the real question.
Titan, high five through the video. Titan's getting a high five, people. Yes, I'm preparing for everything. Listen, I got tasers. I'm not gonna tell everybody what I got, but listen. It's going down.
Right.
It's going down.
It'll get the job done.
Yes, and I'm teaching the babies as well because at the end of the day, I realize a lot of people don't train their children. They're not training their children, but I don't think anybody realizes that. And I'm going to say this in a sparingly way because it's not all racist white folks. It's not. But a lot of these racist white folks literally started gun clubs for their children. So they're teaching their children come 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to load, shoot, take y'all out. So train y'all children. And I know y'all might think, oh my God, why are we training them? Because y'all don't see it coming, but it's coming. It's coming hard and it's coming for real. So again, like I said, this is just an emotional night. And for Larry said, no, Queen, yes, Larry, I'm going to make the announcement again because I made it 12 minutes in the show because you should have been here. I know you at work, but I'm important. This is the Queen's last strictly for the listeners. The Queen has a few health issues and personal issues that the Queen has to take care of. And again, as I said, watch the feedback. Or the playback. Y'all will understand everything that's going on. The Queen cannot fully rehash everything she said because the first 20 minutes of the show I was crying. Y'all know I don't cry, so I'm trying to get over that because this show, And the show that we did for Misconception was the only 2 shows I actually feel like I cried too hard. And I love y'all, but y'all not supposed to be seeing the queen cry. So I'm sorry that y'all feel like y'all gonna lose me, but I'm here with y'all. I done already said I'm not going anywhere. I just have to do what I have to do for me. So I had to come in and say, I know it's been 6 weeks, but I had to do a formal exit to let you guys know I love you, and I will be back, God willing. I will be back any way I possibly can. It's up to y'all if you want to watch me on any avenue that I'm on, because I keep telling y'all, my YouTube channel is there. Y'all got to subscribe. It's picking up. I actually got 1 person live on it now, and I thank you for that. Thank you, YouTube, Queen Speaks. But it's been hard. It's been very hard watching the things that's been going on. Even the young man in Ohio, Mr. Davis. I don't know if any of y'all watched that video, but I shared it with all of y'all. And I'm telling you, and I'm sorry that it was the way it was, but I couldn't even watch the whole video. It hurt. When I tell you that video hurt so bad, watching them strip that black man in that store and stomp him and kick him and beat him totally naked and shove the taser up his derriere and tase it. Watching these police destroy our black kings, watching our black children destroy each other, and finding out that I got too many medical issues. It's so much going on that the queen, I honestly, like I said, I love y'all so much, but I can't guarantee that I will be here every second and fourth Wednesday for y'all. Because like I said, even today when I went for my post-op alone, even today when I went for my post-op, she put me on 3 more medications. And I took them. When I tell y'all I'm hot, I got on pajamas, which means, I mean, literally, I'm barely stand up. But literally, I got on some shorts and a tee. I'm in front of a fan, and I am sweating to death. I have to do what the queen has to do. Larry, I actually gave you a shout out before you got on, Larry. I'm going to miss you, too. I love you, but you got my number. You can always hit me up, okay? Black Ice is on. Black Ice, I gave a special shout to you. I need you to watch the feedback. I do. But I'm going to be honest, they went from sending me to this doctor, to now I got to go see a whole nother specialist. And it's a whole nother person trying to get down my throat and up my body and around my corners. And I'm going to tell you like this, after that last biopsy, the queen is hollow inside, and I have to get me together. So as much as it hurts me to be my last show, y'all not going to keep making me cry, okay? As much as it hurts me to be my last show, I have to do what I have to do for me. My 8-year-old and my 13-year-old, they need me. I know y'all love me, but they need me. So, but Titan, you got the floor, baby. I mean, if you got any more questions for me, ask me. Other than that, I want you to spit that fire, because I am trying to get rid of these waterworks. They killing me.
Yes, and see, the thing is, you've been off for so long. I have 1 of 2 directions I can go, and this is an epic night. I mean, an epic week, actually. So, I got a short piece, and then I got that piece that I told you about long time ago that I never got to spit for you. So I don't know which one you want.
I want the one that was especially for the queen, because this is the queen's last, strictly for the listeners. And since it was for me by my poet family, I want you to give it to the whole poet family while we're live.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, the piece that I wanted to do for you is it's the first ever piece that I did of this kind, and it's for those who have heard it the last few weeks, you know. You already know how this is going to go, but Queen, I'm doing this, baby mama. Try not to fall out your seat or drop your phone or nothing. And so, this piece is all mind fucked. Work with me. All right, work with me.
Yes.
I want that real shit, no bullshit, fake shit. Take a back seat. What I propose is body heat, mind freak. I mean, mind fucked. In your thoughts, I want to lay, then turn you to the side and ride your emotions like energy waves. But when my words crash into your cerebrum, sending chills like your peppermint patty straight down your spine, can you feel that sensation? You see, I want you to give me your love and let me touch you in a special way that no one has I have a dirty mind? Wait until I wash away your fears and wipe away those tears you think no one sees. I want that mind fuck down bumpy roads that shred tires and need tow trucks. Let's level the field and dig past those dugouts of repressed oppressed, then start to undress these issues. I want to suck on your doubts until your curly hair turns straight and stimulate your eardrums with words that soothe. I hope that doesn't sound too forward or rude. I want to get your mind wet where your deepest inhibitions trickle down your cheek like beads of sweat into your recesses, but no one will be playing. I will be paying attention to you. I don't want your body because your mind, it's sexier than any physical part, and with time becomes bigger, more defined. The only implants will be the words, I love you, when you think you're lonely. Holding you close when the world pushes you away. Holding you tighter when others have let you go. I don't just want to make love to you. I want to mind fuck the negative out of you. And before I let climaxes explode, I want to unload reassurance that before we part ways from this love train, let me explain. You see, loving you is easy, but mind fucking you is hard. Because love requires an unconditional bond, whereas being mind fucked forces you to relinquish control and let the life venoms go and let your true self be seen. But now, I just want to see you, see the light in your eyes, outshine any diamond, and see you smile because your spirit is beautiful. To see your head held high because you are strong. Now, can I take off your coat of burdens, your shoes of journey, massage your day, and mind fuck you tonight? And that's that piece.
Ooh. Tanya, I just saw my bro in the new light.
You could have my coat, my shoes, my headscarf.
I know that's right.
Everything else.
I know that's right. That's
that was a very good one. And you know, normally, before they can enter my body, they gotta get in my mind. So I'm always getting mine.
Hey, yeah, I know that's right.
You gotta get me here before you can get me anywhere else.
No, baby mama did. You know what? I'm going to be quiet on that. Baby mama just did it real good. OMG, OMG. I want to say thank you so much to Paul Wells. He is live on my YouTube feed. And I have never seen anyone speak to me on my YouTube feed. He's actually speaking to me. And I thank you. That just told me I just reached a greater feat than I thought that I would ever reach, you know, at the end of the day. Kid, Brianna, I have to get a kid. I'm sorry. Children, I need one of the children. So, bear with me, you guys. Bro, that poem was awesome. You know I appreciate you. You know, my girl Quan said, hey, boo, Larry still can't believe that the show is ending. Larry, I love you. You got to call in. Go get that box from upstairs, please. The box. By the thing. Because I had some good news that I wanted to share with you guys. But I thought it was going to be a whole presentation type of thing. But I guess that person couldn't get free to call in the way they explained. So I'm just going to say thank you to everybody that believes in the Queen. You know, because like I said, this is the first time I've been doing this almost 2 years. It's the first time someone has actually spoke to me live when I'm live on Street for Listeners on my YouTube. So I thank you so much, Paul Wills. And he does a lot. He's on everything that I do anyway. So I thank him anyway. He's definitely a strong part of everything. And Titan, I'm going to be around to watch you evolve. I'm still going to make my trip out to Cali. You still got to cook for a sister. You know that's how you get somebody better. You feed their soul. So I'm coming out to let you feed my soul, okay? You know, so.
If I need to, I will come out there. You tell me. You don't have to come to Cali. I'll come to you.
The biggest box against the door. You want to come to me? Well, that will work for me. That will definitely work for me. You know, so I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I'm just glad that everybody is understanding that I have some things to do. Larry said his voice is going. Well, Larry, like I said, you need to watch the feedback. You need to watch the playback. You need to I gave you a shout out. I gave you a little 2-second tribute. You know, so just everybody just rewatch it. I mean, I was trying to go 2 hours, but I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. That new medicine they gave me, I'm hot. I'm so hot. I feel like I am about to just fall out. So, bro, I'm going to leave you unmuted, and I'm going to get to the lines again. We got a North Georgia call. I want to get to them real quick. North Georgia, you are on with 3-time award-winning POET Radio. This is, 4-time award-winning POET Radio. This is Queen Amina on my final Strictly for the Listeners with baby mama Keisha Keish. Are you spitting or supporting?
Hi, Queen. This is Angela Spinazzi, also known as the Arsonist, and I sent you a message on your page because I was trying to let you know that I've been battling laryngitis since last week, and I know that you don't know me, but I support you in your effort to get yourself better, to get healthy spiritually and physically.
Thank you.
And know that I feel so bad that I'm just now coming to the knowledge of you and your circle, but I will continue to support your group. I will continue to support you by unceasingly praying for your recovery and your return.
Oh, well, Arsonist, I'm going to be very honest. I've heard of you. I have. And I want to say, it's true. You never know who you touch because, girl, you touch me. So if I'm touching you, we are spiritually hugging, and that is a match made in heaven. So I want to thank you for supporting me. I want to thank you for understanding that I do need to get better. I want to get all of my babies to 18, and I got 10 more years for the little one for that. So I have to do what I have to do. And everybody keeps yelling at me to drink water and relax, and I'm not. So I love you guys to death. But like I said, I'll be back. Once the doctors let me know that I'm good enough to be me again, I will be back any way I can. But please continue to support. I am going to continue on my YouTube. It's called The Queen Speaks. Find me, subscribe. I'll definitely send you a shout out. And inbox me your information. I'm sending out free poetry books in the next couple days just to get people back, saying hello again. So thank you so much. You got a piece for us tonight, man? Do you have a piece for us tonight? I know your voice is almost gone, but do you have a piece for us tonight?
Well, one of the pieces, hang on, I got somebody trying to call me and I'm trying to get them off. Okay. My voice is almost gone.
Okay.
But I had a piece that I wrote the other day because, I was just feeling so bad about everything that's going on with people having to evacuate and, everyone's lives just being uprooted.
Right.
With, all the situation with the weather and everything. So this piece is called I Apologize.
Okay.
So I'll try my best to get through. I apologize to those who have had their lives completely unraveled, burned up, blown away, washed away in the middle of chaos and disarray. Please, don't think that I have a nonchalant attitude or that it's just me quoting cliches when I say pray. Rome was not built in a day, so neither will you be able to rebuild your lives, but you still have your lives. What about those who did not survive? For them, tide, taking it in stride. There is no live to fight another day because they died. I apologize. If my personal perception of loss doesn't fall neatly in place with others' perception of the highest cost. With no gloss, the highest cost to me is life, not things. And what doesn't kill you should make you stronger. Your presence on earth has been granted a little longer, not to squander, wander, or wander, but to face each day with fire, passion, and hunger, to fight and to cherish the blessing you have. That's life. Add those extra letters to your PowerPoint of praise. That IMONY to your test to make testimony for the times you did not rest. Change victim to victory. Give God His glory and patiently wait for the rest of the story. Yes. Be grateful. Be grateful to be alive to see and hear it. And fight against the negativity aiming for your spirit. And no, I do not take light of your tragic situation. But I will consistently encourage your determination. I will unceasingly, without hesitation, pray for the restoration of your lives. You're blessed. You survived. Rest in heaven to the ones who died. And if my opinion, prayers, or point of view offends you, I apologize. Sincerely, the arsonist. And I totally get taking care of yourself because I've worked multiple jobs from the time that I was about 16 years old. 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs at one time. Mm-hmm. And it has taken a toll on my health to the point that I'm not able to work in the usual settings. Mm-hmm. What I was once able to do, I can't do anymore. My blood pressure was very over stroke range.
Oh, wow.
But God shut me down. He shut me down for me to take care of myself, for me to be able to watch my last child grow to be 18, for me hopefully to see my grandchildren grow up. And you have to take care of yourself. So I wholeheartedly support that. And it's not just about getting rest and drinking water. A lot of it is your mental. And a lot of people don't know that when your mind is not right, it takes a toll on your body as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So, by all means, just to take care of yourself, and I will be watching and waiting and wishing and hoping and praying and listening for your return back and being very healthy. And all of this is in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Take care, Queen.
Amen, amen, amen. Arsonist, we thank you. We thank you. Please make me a friend on Facebook. Please, please, please. I want to stay in contact with you, sis. Even if we become prayer friends, we need to interface. And yes. I thank you so much.
Most definitely.
I am having technical difficulty. I guess it was meant for me to have technical difficulty so I can show you guys some stuff. I don't know. I'm having computer issues. I don't know. I guess God is saying, because I said I was going to do 2 hours, but like I said, I'm hot and this medicine is killing me. So I said, okay, I'll only do an hour. But the computer literally just shut me out where so I can't end the show. So I feel like that's God wanting me just to go a little bit longer. And I had something that I wanted to share with you guys, because like I said, besides the fact that we won the award for Best Poet radio station this year again, and that's why we are 4-time award winning. Besides that fact, my husband decided to enter me in a contest of some sort, and he was telling me that some type of way I won. Now, I don't know what the contest consists of, but I did. He sent the plaques to me, and I promised him I wouldn't open them until tonight, and I haven't. So I was going to open them for you guys, but I'm still a little worried about the computer and this whatever it is doing, because if it doesn't allow me to fix, then I won't be able to get to the next caller, period. So just bear with me real quick. Yes, please. Thank you. My girl's going to bring me a knife real quick while I still try to get on, because I have to cut this thing open. It was some type of straps on it or what have you. You want to bring it over to me, B?
Well, while you do that, let me just say that I did love Miss the Arsonist, her poem I do on us, so I appreciate you even trying your best. You got laryngitis and you still want to talk to us. That makes me feel very, very, very special. And you said a whole bunch of things in your poem, but the only message that I really got is that you have to make, like, turn your lemons into lemonade. You know, like you said, some people lost their lives and some people lost their homes. So, like, don't worry about your home because somebody else, you know, doesn't have a life so they can have a home. So that's really not important. So, you know, like, that's how I just summed it up. Like, you just want to make your lemons, turn your lemons into lemonade. And I really, really, really did like it. Like, you know, we was talking about Chi-Town, but I forgot about, I didn't forget, but, you know, we didn't speak about Irma and Jose and Ethel and Joseph and all these hurricanes that's coming to the United States, wiping people out in an instant. You know, so I do want to shout out Texas and Florida and all of the West Indies that these hurricanes really affected their life. So thank you for calling to bring me back to get out of my own head. Thank you. And you know, I just am praying for everybody because, like, you got fires out of California, you got tornadoes in Oklahoma, you got hurricanes all over, you got floods over in Africa and Haiti, and you've got earthquakes in Mexico. So it's just a mess all over. It's, you know, pain and tragedy and loss is not just touching one area of this world, it's all over the place, and everyone has a different set of circumstances, and I get it, but to me, you know, to lose your life or to lose the life of a loved one is so much greater than houses and cars and things. And I was speaking to a friend, and I was saying I get it when you don't know how you're going to pick up and rebuild. I was thinking about how I would feel if I lost all of my poetry. I've been writing since I was 11 years old, and most of that is in the file cabinet in my bedroom. And to think about how I would feel if I were to lose all of that, I would be torn to pieces. But it would be so much more devastating for me to lose my child, my grandchild, or any other member of my family. You know, and I just had a girlfriend that always used to, she would always talk about the man complaining that he had no shoes, but there's a man that didn't have any feet. And so I really hold that, because no matter what your situation, it can always be worse. Somebody else is actually going through worse. But we just have to stay prayerful and just stay on the right track with God and allow Him to bless us in the way that He desires to bless us, and to just, you know, stay humble. Amen. And be grateful. And after all of that, that's it, y'all, because I'm a big ball of emotion, and I'll be on here bawling and crying too. So after saying all that, much love to everybody, and I really appreciate Larry for connecting me with you guys, and for Titan reaching out and Dusty, and, you know, continue to pray for him and his family and what they're going through. Yes. And so I'm really, really glad to have come to the knowledge of you guys, and I just hope everybody be blessed. Definitely. And this is the Arsonist. I'm out.
Thank you, Arsonist. We appreciate you again. Send me a friend request, honey bun. Let me see.
I will. Good night.
Okay, okay.
And what's the voice? Drink some lemon and some tea.
Yes, and I know Larry is at work, so I'm going to hit him because he is raising his hand twice. Larry, you are on with 4-time award-winning POET Radio on the Queen's Final Strictly for the Listener show. How are you, my honey?
I'm all right, man. I'm getting my way back. I'm actually not too long getting home. But, I'm just, how can I put it? I'm just
love y'all.
It's just, with all these tragedies going on, this is also a tragedy too, man. Because I mean, when you first said this is the final one, I'm like, what the? Well, I knew you was taking care of things, but I was hoping you'd take like a 2-3 month break or something like that. You know, but I don't know what else to say, man. I'm heartbroken.
Oh, well, like you said, God willing, I will be back. So, you know, God willing, I will be back. You know, whether it's this avenue or another avenue, God willing, God has a plan for us all. And I feel like, you know, he wants to show me something. So I'm trying to keep my eyes open to see it. You know, so God got a plan for me. He really does. He definitely does.
That's all I wanted to say was something to baby mama, Miss Casey Case, and everybody on the line. I would have loved to have done something, but I'm not anymore. I'm at like 60%, and I ain't trying to embarrass myself, so I gotta, you know, be on that. I'm making some money too, as we speak. So, God speaks to you like this whole most important thing, whatever's going on, you know, what you're having to choose, you know, to take care of that mind. And I'm gonna, you know, call in from time to time and, you know, check on you.
Okay.
Make sure that you're, you know, doing whatever you're supposed to do to get back to full health, because that's the most important thing right now.
Definitely, definitely. Well, thank you. We wish we could have heard you sing, but we know how you sang anyway, so we're going to just let it be what it be and call it a day. You know, I appreciate you very, very, very much. I really, really do. So I thank you. You know, I'm actually got some water on so I can make me some tea too. So I'm about to be like you and have me some tea and some honey. So get your tea, save your voice. I know you're going to be on some type of tour soon, so. But bear with me. My computer, I told y'all, my computer has been acting crazy. I can't even get you off the lines yet, so just work with me. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. So, but I do, like I said, watch the playback. I definitely gave you a shout out. I definitely do appreciate you, and I thanked you for always being there, you know, so. Like I said, if you missed the beginning, I was kind of emotional in the beginning of the show. They was messing with me, and you know, y'all already know. I tried not to be that emotional, but I really, really just was. So it is what it is, you know. But we're gonna get back to the lines because I was able to fix this daggone screen. I don't know what's going on with my screen tonight. I feel like the screen doesn't even want it to be my last show. It just keep cutting on now and doing what it do. But we gonna get to the lines because we got a West Maryland caller. West Maryland, you are on with 4-time award winning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-time award winning POET radio. This is Queen Amina on her final Strictly for the Listeners. Are you spitting or are you supporting?
I'm spitting. How you doing, Queen?
Oh, that's my brother. Brother Rob. How to do?
Brother Rob, the Poet Brown, or Brother Rob, if you don't feel like saying the whole thing. You know I was coming through to make some noise on your last episode.
I knew you was. I knew you wouldn't leave me hanging. Brother Rob, I hope you didn't tune in until an hour in because they had me crying. You know, I don't like for everybody to see or less. So, you know.
I was watching. He was supposed to switch with me Monday because I was trying to get on Voices Behind the Pen, but he reneged on me. So I was like, dude, don't leave me hanging on this one, all right? And I was sitting at the front desk watching and stuff. I had to catch myself because I almost got a little misty with you and stuff. I got to keep my professionalism going on and shit. But, you know, you got to touch my little emotions, too. And, you know, me, I'm going to call you. I always, you know, we talk at least 2-3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of like Larry, it's still a little piece that seems like it's going somewhere and stuff because we so used to seeing you every other Wednesday and stuff, you know. But, you know, health comes first. You know, we talk and stuff, and I understand where you're staying and everything and stuff. But, you know, I mean, go ahead and get my spit on and stuff. I got to do you know, I got a whole lot of stories, but this is one of your favorites. And Baby Mama, I know you're going to like it too.
Yay!
This piece is called Franchise So Far. And it goes like this. You hear me? Because I got you on speakerphone. You hear me clear?
We got you clear.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, really. All right. Our story starts out with Little Debbie. Nasty, slutty little trick. Don't nobody know how she got this way. Somebody said she used to be Rick James' bitch. She was a neighborhood whore. Everybody had some. Big Barney, Mr. Snuffleupagus, the Seven Dwarfs. Little Debbie would do it to anybody. She didn't care if he was Oriental, Latino, white, or black. She even tried to show little Michael Evans some good times, but y'all know Michael Evans don't get down like that. Little Debbie was cute. One could understand the attraction. One day she went to McDonald's for lunch. Ronald seen that Coke bottle frame, said, yeah, I want some of that action. So Ronald gave Debbie a free meal, and they sat down and discussed what they was going to do. Betty Crocker tried to intervene. She pulled Ronald to the side and said, Ronnie, I wouldn't mess with that one if I was you. Ronald got into his feelings and said, you sound like a damn fool. I'm a grown-ass clown. I do what the hell I want to do. Betty threw her hands up and said, cool, fine, Slim. It's all on you. TGIF. The work week is through. Ronald met Debbie at the Motel 6 at the corner of Clark and Fifth Avenue, and she put it on it. She did all the work. All Ronald had to do was lay on his back. I tell you, family, Ronald ain't never had nobody make his star burst like that. She put him to sleep. When he woke up, she was gone, dear friends, and all Ronald was for Debbie to do that same thing one more thing. Ronald went to the grocery store searching for little Debbie, but there was no little Debbie to be found. He was looking every day, even on the top shelves, jumping up and down, getting kind of pissed off because the guy don't know what to do. The corner saw Betty Crocker and said, I told you. Ronald said, what you talking about? She said, man, she a freak. She got a one-to-one plan with the Burger King. And Ronald was like, what? She said, yup, and everybody knows. Because she told Darlene Madison, who told Victoria, who can't keep a secret. She told the Pep Boys, who told the Powerpuff Girls. Now everybody's laughing at Ronald McDonald. Now naturally, Ronald's feeling like a fool. The object of everybody's ridicule. And you can't blame Ronald. He's always working hard. Plus, he knew little to nothing about the broad cheap. And everybody knows McDonald's and Burger King got that ongoing beef. So Ronald cooked up a little scheme to make little Debbie strictly vegan. He figured all he had to do was to perform a hit, but he needed permission before he could do it. So Ronald went over to Sweet Daddy Williams' house. But Sweet Daddy was out of town, so he went to his old lady, Miss Maud. Miss Maud gave him a nod. Now Ronald McDonald's formed himself a hit squad. First person he went to was Mr. Clean. Now most folks don't know, but in the underworld, Mr. Clean is a powerful hit man known to do a top job, living a place spick and span. No DNA, no traces. But naturally, his services came with a heavy cost. Plus, Ronald was saving up his money so he could go on vacation over South Park. He went to Popeyes with the scheme. Popeyes said, I can't roll and getting off in 20 minutes, beating up a little seatbelt at the Pizza Hut for a friendly game of dominoes. He went to Uncle Ben's with the scheme. Uncle Ben said, let me find out. But I can't roll. I told Aunt Jemima I'd be home at 6:30 with some chicken wings from the Chinese carryout. He went to Captain Crunch with the scheme. Captain Crunch was like, really though? If she all up on the king's nuts like that, let her ass go. Hang out with me, party tonight at Papa John's. They got pizza, beer, weed, and plenty of cherry hoes. Come on and get yourself some. Ronald's getting saying to himself, where are all the real thug brothers? He looked up the street and saw Beavis and Butthead and said, nah, not them two dumb motherfuckers. They done shot each other. He even went to Mr. Cosby with the scheme he was pushing. But Mr. Cosby said, maybe later, right now, I just want to eat a big old bowl of Jello pudding. Ronald said, you know what? I can't get no decent help, so I'm going to have to rock this one out all by myself. But he didn't know where Burger King hung out at. He couldn't move but so fast, he needed a reliable source. So once again, he found himself talking to Betty Crocker's gossiping ass. Betty said the word on the street is that Burger King, Little Debbie, Cream of Wheat Man, and Dairy Queen was going to a couple's party over at Wendy's. You want to do your hit? That's where you can get them. Ronald said, what time? She said about 7:11. Ronald said, well, thanks for making my job easy. Betty said, just remember one thing. I ain't one of the gossips. You ain't heard nothing from me. So Ronald cut through the deer park to save himself a little time, got to Wendy's house and peeked through the living room blinds and saw Dairy Queen butt naked on the couch. Cream of Wheat Man was trying to get some. After a closer look, you know, it's Cream of Wheat Man on his knees, eating like he was at Red Robin. Yum. But that's not who he came to see. They must be in the bedroom, G. So Ronald cut through the Olive Garden and hid behind the tree where the apples be, and there they were, Burger King and Little Debbie doing the do. Ronald felt some kind of way watching Burger King running his king-size snicker in and out of Little Debbie's juicy fruit. Emotion kicked in, he aimed in, and he started to shoot, unloading a whole damn clip. Unfortunately, Burger King and Little Debbie got hit. Y'all should know how the rest of the story goes, but now Ronald is doing 30 years to life. Unfortunately, his cellmate is Bernie, and now Ronald McDonald is tasting the rainbow. I'm done. Brother peace.
I just knew you was gonna come and make me smile. Like, you know that I needed to hear Lady Debbie. I was so sad and crying and depressed, and my heart was just hurting. And you came and you put a smile on my face. So thank you, Brother Rob. I really, really appreciated it and needed that.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing.
You know that is both of our favorite piece, and we have been going through that much that we definitely needed that. I've been, like, honestly, I smiled so hard, I think I pulled one of my new braids out. That was that funny. I needed that. I needed that. My girl Quana said, I'm so done. My cousin Candy said, I gotta go. Mina, it's cool, Candy. I love you. My girl Shamanada is cracking up at you. My girl Aisha Kosin, don't give up on what makes you happy. Keep that bubbly spirit of yours, woman. I'm going to. God has you. Take care of yourself and feel the faith. I love your personality, and I have since the first time we met. Prayers up. Aisha Colson, you know you my girl. You know next time I'm coming to you to do my braids. My daughter did these, but you know when I cut to Philly, it's going to be you. Quina hit her up. She do braids in Philly. But brother Rob, that's why I had to give you the shout out today. And I wasn't trying to put you on blast or make you all mushy. But you know, it's been a lot of people on this ride that have truly blessed me and made me feel awesome, like totally awesome sauce. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even have the networking partners that I have. So I thank you for everything. And you know, wherever I go, you go too. And that's just what it's always going to be.
It's a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing. Got mad love for you, Queen. Much love. Always on the prayer list and stuff. And trust me, I know you ain't going nowhere. We just got to convince everybody else.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm letting y'all know. Just let me get together. I mean, seriously, just let me get it together. Because if I fall apart on the air, y'all really going to be upset. Okay? So let me just get it together. Okay? Let me get it together. Brother Rob, I'm actually going to leave you unmuted as long as you want to be unmuted. Because, you know, tonight I'm collecting special guests. We got Titan unmuted, my bro. Now we got Brother Rob unmuted, my big bro. So we're going to go from there. We got a Southeast Texas caller. But I see it looks like Miss Kylie is on. And it looks like Black Eyes. So I want to get to both of them really, really quickly. And I'm not sure who I want to hear first because Kylie is my woman crush. I need y'all to know I'm not a lesbian. I'm sorry. But Kylie's voice, she's my woman crush. She starts to sing. Matter of fact, I'm going to put her on after Black Eyes because she might make me cry. Because last time she got all called in, she sang and I cried and it was uncontrollable. And I don't want to cry because I still got some good news for y'all. I just got to kind of cue it up so that my husband can say some things to y'all from Kuwait. It's about 11:30. He should be on lunch or something. And I think he's trying to reach me because I keep seeing it pop up. So let me get the Black Ice real quick because you all know if it wasn't for him, we would not have this platform. Black Ice, Black Ice, Black Ice. I am so blessed that you called in tonight on 4-time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-time award-winning.
National.
4-time national. Let's not forget, nationally, worldwide, award-winning POET Radio. How are you, my brother?
Peace, Queen. I'm doing well. How are you?
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, and I'm just trying to stay in prayer and trying to stay the strong queen that I am. Because every time I go to one doctor, they send me to another, and I'm just praying that all of this internal cutting and pride and getting it done is really getting them to the bottom of it. I'm waking up crying. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and this medicine got me so hot. I'm ready to strip in front of y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, it got me so hot. But I'm God's daughter. So whatever he wants to go on with me, it's gonna go on with me. So, but I feel blessed.
You are, and you know, God allows us to go through a journey for our edification, and for those who are around watching us for their edification. Because people look at you, you know, as an example, you know, and as a role model actually, and they wondering how you're gonna deal with this thing. You know, there are people who are going through things that are similar, and they don't have the strength that you have. And so sometimes God allows us to go through things to be an example for others on how to maintain our character and you know, control ourselves as far as faith is concerned, even through our storm.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, he gets glorified, we get edified, and the people around us get edified by watching God's goodness work through us. So I have faith.
I know. And I know that you won't never get rid of my place at Poet, so I'll be back. I just I don't want to keep telling y'all, no show this week, and then I just I want to get myself together so I can come back wholeheartedly.
Health is always first.
Yes, sir.
These things were here before you got here, and prayerfully they'll be here after we're gone. Someone else will pick up the mantle.
Yes.
But I just remember you coming on Monday night.
Yes.
And hosting with us on Monday night, and I saw the potential that you had on Monday night, coming on as a special guest.
You did.
And we were talking, and I was talking about, you doing your own show, and at the time, you broke off and did your own show, and I supplied you with 2 co-hosts, Benny Amin and Sage.
Yes.
I believe it was at that time Natalie Shields.
Yes, it was.
And sooner, or actually, not too long after that, they broke off, and life had hit them, and it just came down to you, and you said, hey, Black Guys, I can handle this by myself.
Yes.
And true enough, you handled it by yourself, and you did an excellent job, and you did a marvelous job, and your personality is so strong that, it's magnetizing.
Thank you.
It's magnetizing, so when you're on, people can't help but to tune in and to watch and to listen.
Right.
And to get the Queen Amina experience.
Yes, yes. And I hope that I've touched everybody in the right way. And I gave you a special shout out, brother. We need you to keep doing what you're doing in Chi-Town, correcting these babies, standing with the mothers that have lost their sons, standing with the youth, going everywhere, touching. Black Ice, for those who don't know, he's even showing up at your local wedding, serenading your brides. Okay, so I want to thank you.
You be watching me, Queen.
I be watching you, bro. You already know. I said I support you all. I support everything that all of you do. I might be quiet with it, but I definitely know that we are all family, and I definitely. Even if I'm just watching, I'm going to support you in any way, shape, form, or fashion that I can. I see you. You everywhere. You on the news. You get your 5 minutes in with Chicago news. I see you everywhere. And Chicago needs you right now. It needs that voice. It needs that change. Because the way these children are just destroying each other, it's going to need you to help rebuild and edify that generation under them so that they have a reason for Chicago to continue living. So thank you for being you.
And I don't know if you heard about the 19-year-old that was just at a hotel party.
We discussed that.
In Chicago with a group of young adults, a group of teens, and she ended up being found dead in a freezer, 19 years old.
Yes. We discussed that tonight.
A lot of work to do with our young people, you know, and they on Facebook Live and drinking cough syrup and liquor and energy drinks, and it's just crazy what's going on with these young people.
It is.
We do have a lot of work to do. I'm just blessed that Poet has taken upon the challenge to try to reach the minds of these youth.
Yes, Chicago is going to take over Poet. It is definitely going to take over Poet because, Poet is going to definitely take over Chicago because they need you. They're going to embrace you. They're going to embrace everything that you guys are doing because, I'm be honest, before you called in, we spoke about this young girl. We spoke about the friends, the fake friends, the fact of them making up the lie, the fact that they felt like being in a room while a young child was being raped was normal. It's a lot of things that we wouldn't ever, when we were younger, even fathom thinking about or even saying out loud, and these kids of these generations are doing, and they're so confident in doing it, they go live and let everybody in the world see it, and it's heartbreaking. But with your voice and the things that everybody that follows Poet and that are part of Poet, Daniel, Kylie, Analog Soul, I love you, everybody, Brother O, everybody, those voices are going to be those voices that change Chi-Town. And I love the fact you got the youth part of Poet. That is going to be something that makes an impact like crazy. And I'm glad I got to be a part of it. I'm glad you found me from states away. This has been an experience and a ride, and it motivated me to be a better queen. And I thank you so much for reminding me what my voice was really for.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm going to step out the way so that someone else can come in and show you some love.
Yes.
And I'm going to share a piece with you called Mahogany.
Yay.
Here we go.
So I was in the conscience of a God. As a mother, Mama, I knew you. Queen Amina, I was there when you ruled Egypt from a golden throne. You took the cradle of civilization and you made it your home. Queen Amina, I was there when you stood by King Solomon's side as all of Jerusalem kneeled by his feet. He had a whole nation in the palms of his hands, but without Queen Amina, King Solomon was incomplete. Queen Amina, I was there when the angel Gabriel came to you and told you that you're going to have a son. Blessed is Mary, mother among all mothers. From your womb is where we got our Savior from. You got us through 400 years of slavery and 100 years of segregation. And you're such a blessing because when you teach a man, you teach an individual. But when you teach a woman, you teach a nation. And you're so amazing that in the 50s you organized us. In the 60s you went to jail for the cause. In the 70s y'all had white women wearing afros. And in the 80s you became head of the household because the black man had flaws. And despite it all, even in the worst situation, you were able to make it better. See, Medea used to cook and clean and scrub floors and be a nanny for white folks, but still came home and raised 5 children by herself. But somehow managed to keep the family together. How many people remember when Big Mama was our doctor? When she was our counselor? Could cook a meal without a recipe and tell you what it was missing by taking one little taste. It could discipline you with the switch from the nearest tree, and if you were ashy, she would take that one thumb and a little bit of spit and wipe that dry spot right off of your face. But something has happened to my queen. Somebody's been whispering in her ear and telling her that sex sells, so you disrobe. Physically and morally exposed and on BET and all the other video shows, now Black Queen, they look at you as just another hoe. But despite all the rough edges and beneath all the rubble, I'm still convinced by your touch that if one woman turned this world upside down, then another woman can turn it right side up. Look at Oprah Winfrey, a self-made billionaire. Harpo had the morning slot on lock, and the other networks were so scared that they refused to put a decent program on at 9 o'clock. Look at Venus and Serena. They so bad that they stampede over the competition like rhinos, and almost every year they the last 2 left. And one sister ended up playing the other sister in the finals. And look at our sister Queen Amina. She has a beautiful spirit. She's going to fight for her life. And we're truly on Wednesday night going to miss her, because on Wednesday night was the night that she brought the whole world strictly for the listeners. Queen Amina inside of you is the cure for every disease known to man, the answer to every prayer that we've ever prayed. You are truly divine and heaven sent. Inside of you, Black Queen, is a look into the future. Through you will be our next Black president. This is Black Ice giving you the presentation of the Black Queen's biography. Queen Amina, I love you for your Afrocentricity. And Queen, I love you for your spirituality. For you, Queen Amina. For you, baby. For you, my sister. For you. Mahogany. Rest in peace.
No. Nah, I thought Analog Soul was gonna make me cry. I didn't know it was gonna be you. But guys, you know, only you can do it like that. You already know. I thank you, brother. I'm going to get back to the lines. I'm trying to move his hair and stop sweating to death. I wanted to try to get my husband live because he sent this award that he entered us. He entered me as far as Strictly for the Listeners in a contest, and apparently I won something. So he asked me not to open it into this show. So I'm going to try to do that within the next 5 minutes. But I got people raising their hands, so bear with me 2 seconds. Black Ice.
Before you go, baby,
yes.
Let me congratulate you, because you are now a National Spoken Award winning radio show host. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, brother. You know, without you, I wouldn't even be here. So believe you me, in any and every speech I will give until I am old, gray, and wrinkly, Black Ice, you will be in it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're awesome. You're awesome. Let's see. We got a Northwest New York caller. You are on with 4-time nationally award-winning POET radio. Strictly for the listeners, Queen Amina's very last show. Just bear with the Queen. I am going to get you live and popping. Are you spin or support? Let me just ask that question.
I am spin tonight.
You are spin tonight. Who we got on the lines?
You are on the line with Buffalo's ace of freestyle, spoken word, and poetry.
Legendary. How are you, sis? I thank you for calling.
Well, this is actually a brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's all right.
It's all right. You know what? You just got one of them soft voices. You whisper to the girls. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. I actually, well, first and foremost, I'm actually one of the co-hosts of Voices Behind the Pen on Monday nights. I had definitely called into your show before, but the topic was so passionate, I didn't get a chance to spit, but Brother Titan had let me know this was your last show, and I was like, I gotta support. I've never been able to call in. I gotta call in, show what I can do, especially since this might be your last show, and I was kind of like, man, I never got a chance to call in and support, so it's only fitting that I call in and, first of all, give my best, and definitely congratulate you on everything you've done, and, you know, blessings upon blessings upon blessings wherever you go. You know, poet ain't the last stop. This is just only the threshold.
This is the start. This is definitely the start. I'm just taking some time to get my health ready because I don't want to fall apart on the air. So just bear with the Queen, and I will be back. You know, God willing, as long as there's breath in my lungs, I know I have a mission. And I know that my mission is to touch each and every one of you one poem at a time. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop.
Absolutely. And I tell people all the time, self-care is not selfish.
It's not.
We have our missions and our duties, but what good is doing any of that if you yourself ain't right? You know, you can't bring peace if you in pieces, you know?
And that is the truth. Well, you got the floor because we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a few more people that's raising their hands. So please bless us with your peace and thank you. Oh, and find me on YouTube because I will be on my YouTube still on a daily basis. It's The Queen Speaks on YouTube.
Nice. Well, I'm a freestyle poet, so since it's your last show, what I'm going to do is you're going to give me a topic, and I'm going to go completely off the top of my head with my piece.
I want you to talk about family unity. That's one of the most important things to me.
Mom, dad, brother, sister, baby brother, baby sister, auntie, uncle. Most of these are just titles that we live by until one of us hollers uncle. But see, now we have different names. Now we have different titles. Now we have different races, different faces. And everyone seems to be confused about the roles of their places. But what about what happened to the days when our places were together? Never mind who was pulling rank. But now we all got to work together because now society is pulling rank. I, the classless, yes, I flunked out of my class. But the school of hard knocks on my door, but that's all right, because Mama prepared me to know what to do when that hot water tank ain't working. Papa prepared me to know what to do when there is no dryer, when there is no washer, when I get sick and there's no pills I can take or no bonds I can break. Well, shoot, be strong enough for baby sister, because she is one day going to become a woman, and she has to have at least one example of what a protected man looks like, and that's on me. Even though I may be the younger or bigger brother, my title is still brother, and brother, you can harm my sister, because if this was your sister, you wouldn't have it from another mister. See, family, unity, stop defining everyone by the gender role. Who said it was a man's job to bring in the income? See, incoming with the real truth. The real truth is family unity isn't about who brings the good sex. Family unity isn't about who brings home the bacon or who's baking in the bacon or who brings home the bacon or the money. You see, it doesn't matter who fills the fridge with cows and pigs as long as our sons are not raised to be pigs and our daughters are not raised to be gold diggers, and somehow we have a history about people being gold diggers, and on the backs of the gold diggers where everyone was making gold except the digger. But now, see, we are the winners because we took that gold. We found something better than gold. We found something that was black. And before we became diamonds, we accepted that we were rocks, solid as a rock, as Simpson and Sanford once sang, and see, my words are getting twisted, because right now I think about Dear Mama and the songs that she sang, and I think about Big Brother and the lessons that he taught when we were in the yard playing basketball. I think about Little Sister and how she needs that role model, and now she had to lean on me to stand tall, and I think about Little Nephew as my own son, because I don't yet have one, and I think I may be one of the only ones not walking around here. Someone in our generation has to do more than drink, smoke, and make daughters and make sons. But you see, family unity has been distorted. I wish we could all come together as one, because if we don't, who succeeds? Who's quote-unquote winning? Who's quote-unquote grinding? It's funny how we all need to be on our grind, yet nobody aspires to be a stripper. It's funny how we're all on our hustle, yet we don't want our youth to become drug dealers. It's funny how we want to keep our youth out of prisons, and yet we say that the poems we spit are we spitting bars. So does that mean my saliva is a prison that I'm spitting at your children? Family unities cannot be united to jail cells. Meanwhile, the mitochondria in myself is running out of energy, because I can't hold a family by myself. The woman cries, but I can't hold a family if I'm constantly being beat down by lies, says the man. And meanwhile, the children cry, where are Mama and Daddy? I don't care who started it. I don't care whose fault it is. I just need both of you right now. Where's Big Brother? Where's baby sister? Where's Big Sister? Where's Auntie? Where's Uncle? You know what? I look to the sky and I just cry, Uncle, because I've had enough. All I've ever wanted was a family. And I don't need one, I don't need two, I don't need the many, I just need one. But we can't do that if everyone wants to be everything. And there's always a standard where we're considered no one. One day I want us to be family. And I don't mean family like putting a fist in the air. I want us to be a family where it doesn't matter who plays what role. I just want to know that one time in my life, somebody, anybody cared. And that's that piece.
Woo! That piece was awesome. Legendary, I'm sad that this is my first time hearing you. I am. I'm honestly sad, because you are one of those people that I would have been like, and you better call in on the 2nd and 4th Wednesday. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Oh, definitely. And I did try to call one show, but one of the topics got so deep into it, it was like, maybe I better try back, and I never got back to supporting the show, which I really feel bad about, but I'm definitely, I could be. And Titan always tells me about the show, and I always tell him, send love, because definitely, member or not, we're all poets, we're all family, yes. And, I wish you the best. And by the way, that was completely off the top of my head, off the dome, as they say. I don't have no pen, no pad, no nothing.
That was awesome sauce. Baby Mama, anything to say? Titan, anything to say?
I just need him to rewind this show so he can know what to write down. He got to say that one more time.
He got to let me publish him. That's what he got to do.
That poem was like, huh? He just said that for one word. Like, he had a whole 15-minute speech. Like, that was amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Legendary, we are down to our last 20 minutes. I'm begging you to please find me on Facebook, because as I said again, once I get myself better, there is no holding me down. I'll be back. I just have to worry about me for a little bit. But I will be back. This I promise. I promise. Okay? So, Legendary, find me on YouTube, The Queen Speaks, because I'm on there all the time. Find me on Facebook and make me a friend, Poetess Queen Amina. And I thank you for blessing the mic. Please continue to hold. We got some more people raising their hand. I want to try to get to everybody real quick, because we down to last 20/18 minutes. Okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you for freestyling for us. You made my night.
No problem.
Let's see real quick. Southeast Texas, you've been raising your hand. I'm so sorry. You're on with 4-time nationally award-winning POET radio. Are you spitting or supporting?
I'm spitting.
You're spitting. Well, you got the floor. Who we have on the line?
Yes, this is President Todd Morris.
President Todd Morris. What are you president of?
President of all internet links.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I for some reason I just know that voice, and I remember one show we had that same Southeast Texas caller call and say a lot of things that, and right now, yeah, and you know what? I've already experienced so much death and frustration, and today, I'm not for it because the old me will actually say something to Southeast Texas that all of y'all will never forget. And I don't want y'all to look at me like that, okay? Because I love y'all, okay? So let me get to this East Virginia caller. East Virginia, you are on with 4-time nationally award-winning POET Radio. Are you spitting or supporting?
Hey, what's going on? I can spit for you. I say a couple words.
SYA, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
I remember voices, and you know you do that nerdy poetry that we love so much. How you been?
What up? How you doing? Remember me and stuff. I like that.
You already know. I'm a fan. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm your fan. So definitely. So how you been?
I'm good. On my way to work as usual. You know, I be working on the opposite schedule with everybody when everybody sleep. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well.
Thought I'd kick in.
Definitely, you got the floor, and I thank you for tuning in on my last episode for Strictly for the Listeners. Like I said to everybody, I'll be back, but I thank you for being a constant part, always supporting, because if you wasn't a constant part, I definitely would not know your voice. So, thank you. You've been a blessing this past almost 2 years. Thank you so much. But you got the floor. I know you walking to work.
All right, so I'm going to do something special since it's going to be a little jam. I'm going to do a little something I realized just so I know that I really do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say a special occasion, but it's an occasion.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Anybody not familiar with this voice, that's why a.k.a. Cyber, from French Anna Blues Minds, and I don't know what this first half has to do anything on my phone, but let me do it just because. All right, here we go. See, I've been too out out much. So I sit in my thoughts as music rewinds constantly like thoughts. I thought I'd take a trip because, again, people say I don't go out much. So the day I decided to go out, I came across a documentary of the Grand Canyon, and it was talking about how everybody travels just to see its marvels. It made me wonder how I thought a view wasn't powerful. You know, the type of beauty you would only see in the movies. Nowadays, that feeling has changed into something you only see in the movies, like driving full speed, going head first through a window and surviving, walking away like it was nothing. Something, again, you only see in the movies. See, after you left, it's like time slowed down, like reopening eyelids after first kiss on cycle of repeat. See, I'm left with baskets of memories, which reek of hindsight, stained with emotions. I use liquor to try to remove these stains as thought cycle. Dry conversations try to air out as they bounce off of walls that just sit and stare. See, I've grabbed more pens in the concept of love, both ending in lives of broken hearts. I'm like, dang, only reminded how steep and rocky life has been, and love has been since you left. See, I don't like anything that starts with the A or a Z, so yes, that means I don't even like my own state. Nor do I like my own bird, because it's affiliated with the cardinals of that word that I refuse to say. So, I avoid Arizona nowadays. I don't like this TV. And as that documentary, and you know what? Ever since this live, I hate traveling that much more. See, I was going to go out today, because people say I don't get out much, but I saw something about the Grand Canyon and thought of you. Now I'm going to sit here and do laundry as memory cycle. That's why I ain't about the poets. That's
Thank you so much. Thank you, SYA. We are winding down. I appreciate you. You're already on my Facebook. Find me on YouTube. That's where I'll be until I can come back. I'm thanking you for everything. I truly, truly am. Just know you are appreciated. The support is definitely appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Babe Mama, anything you want to say to SYA? Oh, we might have lost Babe Mama. I know her phone was only on a certain amount of percent. Oh, are you here? Anything you want to say to SYA real quick?
I want to say thank you for coming and blessing the mic on our last show. That poem was very awesome. So it's like y'all just noticed the farewell show. So everybody coming to stay in a game. Not saying that you never came with your A game, but it's like you come with your A+ today.
And we appreciate
making sure that we being sent off in the right way.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for listening and supporting.
Not a problem.
Yay. And I saved the best for last. Analog Soul has been blessing the line that she's been holding, and she's been listening, and I love her so much that I had to save her for last. And then I'm going to do a poem and open this thing and do what is done. But Analog Soul, you are on with 4-time National Award winning POET Radio. How are you, beautiful?
Hello, my sister. How are you?
I am blessed. Now that I heard your voice, I'm not even gonna lie. You see, I had to take that deep sigh once I heard your voice. Your voice makes me feel better. I need you to send me a recording so when I'm feeling bad, I can just hear you. You can just, all you have to do in the recording, just say, Queen, I'm right here. I'll get them for you. Just say that in the recording and send it to me. You will make my whole year, okay?
I tell you what, I work on that.
Yes, ma'am.
My voice is at 100%.
Okay, perfect.
But I definitely had to call in, definitely had to make sure that you know that I support you. From day one, I supported you. I love your energy. I love your style. I love your wisdom. I love when your mom comes on. You know, all of that.
Yes.
You know, everything that you do it sincerely. You do it from your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
And it definitely comes across the airwaves.
Oh.
I am so very proud of you. I want to congratulate you on being queen and living and walking in that path. You were put on this earth for a purpose, and you are walking in it. Sometimes when you are doing so many good things, the enemy tries to throw little things at you, you know. So don't let it stop you. Yes. It means nothing. Yes. Absolutely nothing. Yes. Everything will turn out the way that it's supposed to.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As long as you keep your mind right. And you have a huge support system. You got a support system that you ain't even feel a hug from. Who got that? Who could say that?
Nobody.
Who could say that? Okay?
Yes.
So, I just really, wanted to make sure that I expressed that to you today.
Yes.
Congratulations on being a, 4-time National Poetry Award winning POET Radio, strictly for the listeners, because you are the hostess.
Yes, ma'am.
Extraordinaire.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I feel so accomplished, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we got to get you a trophy.
Yes, that's what I need.
Your trophy.
That's what I need. That is what I need. Yes, ma'am. We sure do. Well, do you have a piece for us on my last show to close us down?
I'm not going to do a piece.
Okay.
I'm going to do a little short thing because I actually have laryngitis.
Okay. Oh, man.
And I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Okay.
This is for you.
Okay. Just because I love your voice.
When I think about you and the possibilities that you, as a personality, as a woman, as a queen, have been doing, I think about this older song called Black Butterfly. You remember that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
I'll give you
do.
half a second of that as I sip this tea for
Everybody's sipping the tea. You know what? Let me just sip mine real quick then. Hold up. Everybody's sipping the tea. All
What you
right.
gotta do? We gotta get in the mood for this now.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. Black butterfly, set the world on fire. Rise up even higher, through the ancient winds of time, and touch your wings. And that's all you get
Woo!
tonight.
I needed it. I needed it. Yes, boo. Yes. You made it. Honestly, we got 6 minutes, and I'm glad you were that short because I have a poem that I have never done. Never done. I wrote this poem, and I used it as a banner or as a background. I've never done it. So I'm going to leave you unmuted, and I'm going to do this poem for y'all because I want to see how I do it because I wrote it for a reason, and I want to see if that reason comes out because of how I'm feeling right now. So bear with me, and then I'm going to let my husband close out the show because he's been waiting on, and he's on lunch, so I want to hurry up and get to him. So, really quick, I need to know, do you feel my pain? Because sit tight, I'm going to tell you a story of a little black girl who almost went insane. How people in this world just wanted to use her in vain. How about I make you feel the queen's pain? Close your eyes. I want to tell you about a little girl who was never loved by any man in her world, not even her father. She was always pushed and shoved. They always shoved her away like she meant nothing to him at all. It's like they wanted to see black women on their knees, always made to crawl. But despite all this, I overcame it all. I wanted to know what life had to really bring and how far my damn soul had to take these things. The pain in my heart turned to rage, and I'm surprised that I didn't go on a killing rampage. Everyone kicked me while I was down, and I swear to you all, I was ridiculed all over town. The words of others just made me work harder than ever. And I won't give up. Never. Now, can you feel the pain? The fact of why I, the Queen Amina, almost went halfway insane. Why I stand out and I smile when it rains. But I won't allow my daughter to be treated the same. Every man that I've ever been around, I don't feel like they ever cared for me from their heart. And even starting with my father, I felt like, God, why did you put me in this part? The madness runs so deep, but I personally will never admit defeat. I told myself that I will prove everyone wrong. And that the fact that I used to sing one last love song will never go in vain. And I, the queen, will not allow myself to go insane. And this is my oath to me and the children that I have, that the ones that hurt me will always and forever feel my wrath. I will not put a finger to hurt these people, but believe you me, they will see Queen Amina, the sequel. I will let them watch me succeed and let the power and independence of me make them bleed. I need y'all to believe I, Queen Amina, will never stop until I make it to the very, very top. Right now, I need y'all to feel the pain the way I did. And this is what motivated me since a kid. I will never, ever, ever stop making the moves that God put me here for. And no matter if I gotta suffer or bleed, whatever God throws my way, I will endure. And that's that piece. And I love you all to death. I do. And I thank y'all for joining my last show on 4-time nationally award-winning POET Radio. I thank y'all so much. So some type of way, I'm going to try to turn things around in a certain way so that you can see him or hear him or Hold on. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Hold up. I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to get him. I don't know what's going on with my volume, though. Hold on, people. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, not you. Him. I need to know if he can hear me. No. Hold on, Keith. Hold on, baby mama. I got to see if he can hear me because I can't hear him. Okay, hold up. Got to put the phone down. Hold on. I can't hear you. I can't hear anything. I can't hear. So I'm trying to get him live really fast. Sky Del Audio. I don't know if it's gonna let me do. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hold on. Hey, hold on 1 second. I'ma let the people hear you. You're on the charger. All right, people, I don't know if y'all can hear, but again, I told y'all my husband is in Kuwait. He's in Korea. And he entered the queen in some type of contest type of thing. So I'm trying to open the award. So I wanted y'all to see him. You might not be able to see. I'm not gonna hold this in front of the screen. I'm gonna let him talk, and you will be able to hear him while I open this thing up. So go ahead. You can say whatever you want to say while I try to get this together.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Saying hello from Korea. It's about 12 o'clock, well, it was exactly 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I pretty much got off lunch to make sure that my wife got to open her award that I entered the contest. But I just want to say something before we hold it out and have a little blushing moment. Everybody don't know, but Queen Amina means the Hassan Muslim warrior queen that origin from Northwest Nigeria. And what I got from that is that she was meant to lead and have a voice in anything she does. So it kind of put me in a mind frame to call some friends up back at home in the States. And it was telling me about a contest that were going on. So I entered her at the last minute. I put some of her shows, some of her spoken words in it, some of her poetry. And she was in 3 different brackets. And she won one of them. So I'm going to let her read her citation because I don't remember what they wrote on it, but she does. She has a plaque in front of her, and I just want to wish her congratulations and what a great show. And I want to thank everybody from the States, from Florida, for the people that are watching. You have my deepest support down there. All the people in Africa that helped her to get all the way to 1,500 likes, followers by July. I just want to thank everybody for supporting her for the last 2 years. I think she's an awesome woman. She has so much to give, and I hope in all her new ventures that she will bring the same light to it. So the floor is yours, baby.
Well, it says Facebook and YouTube is awarding Miss Amina Shoa, better known as Queen Amina, for her outstanding work in social changes, political views, and hosting an unstructured/positive reality program. Since April 25th, 2014, Queen Amina has been a driving force in empowering people of all walks of life in human rights, women diversity, social climates, and the poetry movement. The Queen Amina Show has hosted a number of electric poets and poetess, compelling guests, and has brought a diverse contemporary issue into the forum of discussion. With her breakout Facebook and YouTube series strictly for the listeners, the series, which comes on twice a month on social media exchange, brought about 1,500 likes and 1,400 followers from Facebook to YouTube promotion. Also, Queen Amina, in her spare time, have been self-promoting her ongoing book series, The Queen Speaks. All phones are cutting off. Bear with me 1 second. The Queen has spoken into the mind of the Queen, and if some wishes came true, which depict the intrepid choices that Queenie has to make in order to survive the harsh realities of life. For all Queen Amina's past struggles, present endeavors, and future accomplishment, it is a pleasure to present Amina Shoa with the 2017 Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Unstructured Reality Program. This is awesome. Thank you, baby. Thank you, everybody. The show is over. It is the last one for me. I love you. Tune into me on my YouTube, The Queen Speaks. Subscribe to me. And again, like I done said, I will be back.
Call recording has been completed.
You all right, baby mama? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything is...
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know I got you.
All right, girl. I'll hit you. I'll hit you. Thank you, thank you.